the pitch for this National League South match, sponsored by Royal Rebels and led out by our match officials Matthew Hawk, assisted by Simon Barbary and David Pilling. Your teams this afternoon for Braintree Town in all teal. Number 1, Billy Johnson. Number 2, Liam Davis. Number 3, Hiram Farrell. Number 4, and captain, Barris Heltingtop. Number 5, Zach Bradshaw. Number 6, Jack Turner. Number 7, Chris Regis. Number 8, Anson Jenner. Number 9, Randall Najoko. Number 10, Alfie Matthews. And number 11, Lamar Reynolds. And for the Rebels in Amber and Navy, number 21, Will Dennis.
It's Leon Davis now, who tries to dink it in towards Alfie Matthews, takes a touch and passes it on for Lamar Reynolds there, who takes a low shot, which Will Dennis, I would say, comfortably collected there. Wasn't too much of an issue there, was there? Of course, Lee Togwell also isn't here this afternoon. I'm pretty sure it's he might have been carrying a knock as well over the last couple of weeks, which Scott Davis has decided not to risk as well. Shot though from Alfie Matthews there. It was from about 20-ish yards out. It did highlight as the ones I have a personal interest in, I guess, just to see what happens. As Will Dennis now plays a ball up, and it's falling straight to George Alexander, who strikes a goal, and it's in! It's a fantastic half volley. And now we have a third joint top goal scorer, which makes things even more interesting. Unbelievable half volley from George Alexander there, just on the edge of the box. It hit the post, and it didn't actually look like it was going in. There was a bit of a stunned pause there as it was drifted across the goal line, and it's just crept over into the other corner of the goal. And I believe that Aid just touched me on the shoulder just to ask me to let you all know about the conundrum about the top goal scorer fight. I think I did say it's now a three-way tie as we stand between Johnny Goddard, Josh Chapman and George Alexander. So I hope Adrian's brought extra trophies along. As another header comes in from George Alexander there. It's a good save in the end by Billy Johnson. And it looks like George knows about our conundrum, and he clearly wants the award just for himself.
Their play isn't flowing as much as you'd expect it.
Yep, and the goal kick there, sorry, just to cut you off there. Scott Davis has played Ogo Obi through straight away. Managed to get into the box there, and a low strike towards goal. Kyron Farrell now looks to step up to take his third corner of the afternoon. Similar to the last two already there, and towards the front post, and Gabe George manages to head it away before a follow-up strike there from Jack Turner. It was a low strike towards Dennis's goal, but again, Dennis not quite tested again. He's going to get a yellow, and maybe just a word from the referee. It looked like a high foot for me, but luckily the referee's just allowed play to go on with just a free kick for Braintree. Sorry to cut you off again, Alex. I seem to be doing that a bit too often today. Good move there though by Braintree, but it's yet another one of those very comfortable ones for Will Dennis to save.
Yeah, Will Dennis hasn't been tested too much this afternoon.
And a bit fortunate there for Ogo Obi, as a header away by Farrell bounced off of George Alexander's head and fell to Ogo Obi. Ball whipped in by Johnny Goddard. It was headed on by Francis Amati, and I think Elliot Benyon was at the back post there. And I think in the end it was actually a very good save by Billy Johnson to turn it round the post. The Braintree guards. I can't talk, Alex. Just call it there. We're done.
Not long left.
Oh, that's a very wayward kick out there by Billy Johnson. It's with Francis Amati on the edge of the box. Shoots towards goals, a low effort towards the opposite corner, which Johnson gets down and saves well again. Quite ready for the flick on by Amati. Picked up again by Regis, and Braintree are coming forward here in numbers. Aaron Blair now looking to take on Luca Woodhouse. He skips round him, he plays a ball into the 6-yard box, and it's fallen to, I believe that was Aaron Blair again, and it's 1-1 here at Arbour Park. And it was, we have to say, it was probably coming there, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're pretty much
definitely increasing they were increasing in threat against the Slough back line, and hopefully maybe it'll be a bit of a wake-up call for some of these Slough players, and we'll see a bit more from them. But it is now Slough 1, Braintree 1. 66 minutes played here, and Braintree are coming forward again as Aaron Blair skips past another player. It's played across the box. It's fallen to Regis, who scuffs a shot at goal, and it's gone wide. He should really have done better with that one, though. Way to Alexander again. Looks in field for Matt Lynch. Lynch has got some space here, though. He's going to shoot from distance. It's scuffed. It's fallen to the feet of Alexander, but it's just taken away from him by, I believe that was Zach Bradshaw there. And now Will Dennis again now looks long towards Ogo Obi, and George Alexander did actually win the ball there, but it's fallen off of him and fallen to Braintree, and there's now huge gaps now in front of the Slough defence as Braintree come forward with 4 players. I'm not quite sure why that is either, because there's been obviously enough of them on the field. They've just not been near him, I guess. I'm struggling to understand why 4 forwards can't be closer to each other, if I'm being honest with you.
I mean, again, we're talking about the Braintree team about it, but maybe it's because of the combination of players not playing too much together.
It'll be a throw-in now on the far side from Braintree. Long one into the box. Doesn't quite beat the first man. It's headed away by Tyrese Owen. It's kind of bobbling everywhere. It's not quite out of the box yet from Slough. Some good passes in field by Braintree. A great save there by Will Dennis.
Yeah, you mentioned that, but at the same time, are any of them fouls, really?
Like I said, I think it's just too many from him, as a couple of more opportunities for Braintree. Another effort there from Aaron Blair's deflected away from goal. Field, it's with Jack Turner. He's got a run with Farrell now open. Johnny Goddard's going to have to come across and do some defensive work. Plays it infield towards Regis again. Farrell now with the ball whipped in, headed away by Scott Davis. It falls to the feet of Regis though with some space. Plays it across to Blair, who's got space as well. Inside to Jano, who plays the ball across the 6-yard box, but again Will Dennis with some good hands and keeps a hold of it. Oh, and Aide's just shown me that the full-time whistle has gone at both Dover and Dulwich, as George Alexander now tries to nick it into the box, and the referee has called time on the 2022-23 season. A bunch of players have just dropped to the floor there, Matt Lynch in particular, a couple of Braintree players as well. In the end, it was a good effort from both sides in the last 10-15 minutes. It showed just how competitive both sides were, that they picked up again. It has finished though, Slough Town 1, Braintree Town 1.